folks, this is Jolt583, and today we'll be looking at LEGO Bionicle, Protector of Earth. So as many of you know by now, Bionicle has come back to store shelves this year. The first wave is mostly Toa and these Protector guys, while the second wave this summer will be primarily villains. But until then, the only adversaries that the Toa have are these little skull spiders you can see right here. So I'm really looking forward to what LEGO has in store for this series. Ages 6 to 12, set number 70781, 60 pieces. Apparently you can use the protectors to power up the Toa. That will be interesting to see. Alright, and here we have the Protector of Earth, opened up and assembled. And first up, I gotta say, this guy just looks very nice. I like the black on purple. They haven't really had a whole lot of purple in Bionicle sets, but it has been used a bit more in the Hero Factory sets. Personally, I like the look of purple and black and golden black. They're just two very nice color combinations. Purple and black just add a kind of a menacing look to him, and I do like that. It's just, he's not someone to mess with. It's a good thing he's one of the heroes, these small protectors that help the Toa. I especially like how the mask starts at black to the front and just kind of fades out into a clear purple towards the back there, the little spikes and ears. With the color and shape, it kind of reminds me of Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Now, he does have three weapons. First off is this little dagger knife thing, probably the weakest weapon that he has. He also has this, well, it's supposed to be like a drill, but it looks more like a punching bag or a boxing glove or something. Take this little gear right here, give it a spin. And with that, he can use it as a drill. So basically, he punches people with a drill. Interesting little feature. And his final weapon is the Gatling gun in his chest. Now, to work that, you spin this gear on his back. And yeah, it's kind of hard to see them on the camera when they fly, but they just kind of go everywhere. This piece just kind of bounced around, but landed thankfully within the boards here. This piece, on the other hand, just went flying across the room. So yeah, if you're going to launch that thing, be very careful because you're going to lose these studs very easily. Thankfully, it does come with more than enough extra pieces, so it's not too bad if you lose them. But I still recommend trying to find them. And as for his opponent, is this little skull spider. So these things are kind of like the Karana, which used to pilot the old Borak sets, except the only difference is these things don't have their own special powers other than they grab your face and take over your mind and body. And unlike the Karana, these things can actually move on their own. Now to attach it, you just have this little lever on the back of the head here, pops the mask off, which be very careful with that because this thing is very loose, and these things tend to pop off fairly easily. Now I take the skull spider, pull the bottom legs up so it just kind of fits on a little easier. And well, you just wedge them on there. Doesn't quite. The directions say you're supposed to be able to fold the legs up like this and he should fit right on. But he doesn't quite fit on there. The shoulder armor here, or the chest armor, tends to get in the way a little bit. But if you leave the legs folded out, or if you just take them off, it fits on there just fine. So the legs grab onto the head, so they don't pop off as easily. well, still pops off pretty easily, but it doesn't just fall, it still hangs on. So as the story goes, these little skull spiders are running around and basically pulling off people's masks so they can latch on and control them. So why do they do that? Well, because they're kind of wimpy on their own. So on its own, you can just squish them. On a protector, he can actually do some damage. Even more damage if he's on a Toa. And that is Lego Bionicle Protector of Earth. And I got this set at Target for about $10. I mean, really the only problem that I can think of is the Gatling gun stud shooters on here. And that's just because the studs just go everywhere. The studs don't shoot out forward. They kind of come out the side and just bounce all over the place. It's a good launching distance, a lot of power in there, but I would be very careful launching these because you're going to lose pieces because they're very small pieces and they will ricochet off of anything until they stop. Now, I do plan on showing the powered up modes later on, but for those, I require getting the Toa. So once I'm done reviewing all the protectors, I will then review the Toa. On those videos, I will review their powered up mode. But I will say this much. The powered up mode is, originally I thought it was going to be a combination, but turns out it's not. The only pieces you need from it are the shoulder armor and the drill basher thing. I do plan on doing combinations with all the protectors, just like I do with all the Hero Factory sets. So I'm going to use what you see here. I will not use the parts required for the powered up Toa. So only these parts will be used in future combinations. I will not make promises on getting all the masks attached to it. All the skulls, like all the Bionicle heads will be attached, and those will have masks, but I'm not going to promise I'm going to have all the masks on it. So the skull spiders at best will just kind of be clinging on to whatever monstrosity comes about. So I thank you folks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.